Alright, welcome back to LiveWire Reviews. This is Ray Gonzalez, and with me is Andy Mack.
Yeah.
And in the background is Tyrese Clark. You want to say something? He's straight. Okay, so we kind of took a little week off last week because we were going to review a movie. We got to see the movie, but some news came out about the movie, and it seemed like more news kept on coming every day throughout the week about this damn movie. And this movie's Fantastic Four. So I don't know where to begin. Should we talk about everything leading up to the movie, or should we talk about the movie first, and then how do you feel?
Let's talk about the movie first.
Yeah, let's just pull the trigger. Let's just pull the trigger quick.
I was disappointed. This is my highly anticipated movie of the summer.
Yeah, this was literally like the biggest movie of the year for him. Like, yeah. This is he really wanted this shit to work.
Chronicle, Josh Trank. And of course, we're fans of Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan.
And come on,
Jamie Bell, Toby Kebbell.
You don't even know who Jamie Bell is, man. But yeah, so this movie is like the pure premium example of how everything could go wrong in a movie. Not just a superhero movie, but just a movie in general. This is definitely one of the worst movies of the year. This is definitely one of the worst superhero movies ever made.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, sweating. Not again. Fantastic Four is like, oh, not again. I mean, everybody thought this movie was gonna be like the remedy to what happened in the last two movies. Did you guys saw the last two movies?
Yeah.
Did you see the last two movies? The original with Michael Chiklis as Ben Grimm, Jessica Alba, Sue Storm, Ian Gruffudd or whatever his name is, Reed Richards, and Captain America as a Human Torch.
You need his real name. It's Captain America.
It's Captain America. That's all we need.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was
cool, right?
It was more leading into the comedy. It almost felt like a sitcom.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Wacky.
Those movies. Yeah, corny, wacky. Like, there'd be jokes in the movie where, like, Ben Grimm is asleep and, like, Johnny Storm, like, puts shaving cream in his hand and scratches his face so he can... That's literally in the movie. And then the movie was a hit, so they decided to do a sequel, and it was Rise of the Silver Surfer. And that movie, you remember that movie, right? You don't remember that movie that much? Well,
I just remember Silver Surfer, Galacticus.
You mean Galactus?
The big old cloud, whatever.
They turned Galactus into a space fart, and that like
Kerry
and the space fart. Oh
playing
shit!
Ben Grimm's girl.
Oh damn!
She was blind. Yeah.
That's why she was fucking with Ben Grimm, because she was blind. Oh man.
Now she's scandal.
And those movies were directed by Tim Story. And if you don't know Tim Story, he made the great hits like Barbershop 1 and 2. He made Think Like a Man 1 and 2. He made great hits like Ride Along and the soon to coming out Ride Along 2.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What's he doing with comic books?
I guess they said, hey, he knows what he's doing with money. He keeps a movie in the budget. He makes them on time. Let's just do it. But this was back when, before Iron Man and The Dark Knight came out. This was like when they didn't know how to make these comic book movies.
Yeah.
You know, they was learning. Like, we had Daredevil. You know, we had Elektra. Yeah, so we were still in that process. And I don't think this movie got that fucking memo. So, let's go in to the plot. Why don't you explain us the plot, since this is your highly anticipated movie?
I don't know. What is the plot? Reed Richards is a young boy who creates a teleport machine.
You can do it. I believe in you. I got you. I got your back.
That's where it starts off. He's a little kid in middle
He's a
school.
little kid. That's what it looks like, middle school. Here's how stupid this movie is. In the movie, Ben Grimm and Reed Richards are in the same class. And then later on, Ben Grimm lives in a junkyard. And out of nowhere finds Reed Richards looking for trash in there. And when he sees him looking for trash, he goes, "Wait a minute. I know you. You're in my school, right?" I'm like, "Bitch, he's in your fucking class. Don't you guys take attendance? Like, you don't fucking pay attention to the name?"
Sometimes, you know, Grimm.
I already knew this was a piece of shit from then on. And then, like, Ben Grimm's older brother comes and like, "Come here, punk. It's clobbering time." I'm like, oh, no. You lied to me.
They try to be clever. Oh, let's throw in the signature line. That's how the thing gets it. But yeah, and then what? By the time they hit seniors, they're at some science fair. He's perfected the little teleport machine, whatever.
Yeah.
With Ben.
With Ben. Yeah. Let's not. Please, I want people to always acknowledge Ben. I really, because this is hilarious what happens to Ben. I really want everybody to acknowledge Ben. So keep going.
Dr. Richards.
Yeah. Johnny's daddy and Sue's daddy.
Finds him at the science fair and says, "Hey, you should come to Baxter School. You know,
yeah,
you're smart over here. We do science stuff."
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, well, why not? You know, okay." So
they go to Baxter.
No, you see, let me correct you there. Motherfucker, Reed Richards goes to Baxter. He leaves fucking Ben Grimm in the dust. He leaves Ben Grimm in the junkyard. He leaves Ben Grimm in the fucking junkyard. And Ben Grimm's just like, "Well, don't forget about me," you know? Like, what the fuck? I thought he helped out too. Like, at least, you know, give him like a special program.
Get him a bed in the dorm or something.
Yeah, seriously. Give him in the Special Olympics something. Damn. So, continue.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're trying to teleport to planet, what was it? The negative zone? Planet Zero?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They find out that this teleportation device is not just a teleportation device of one place to another. It's from one dimension to another. And apparently the place that Reed Richards has been dropping stuff off, like, is in a planet called Planet Zero, right? So they, Dr. Storm, that's what we're gonna call him, Dr. Storm, Reggie from you ever watch House of Cards? He's the one that makes Kevin Spacey's baby back ribs. No lie. Have you ever seen Pootie Tang?
No.
He's Dirty D. You ever seen SWAT? He's the black guy. Like,
he's the black guy.
He's a real black guy. Like the one behind Samuel L. Jackson. Like, "I want you to train. You train them. You mold them, brother. I want you to help us out." That's Reggie. And you know what's funny? That's his name, Reggie.
Yeah, that's his real name.
They but he so they go to work at Baxter, and they need a team. So they got Reed Richards, and they already got Sue because Sue's a chick, and since Sue's a girl, she just does what the man tells them to do. You know, so if a man tells him, "Cook me a good meal," she gonna cook you a good meal. She's a woman. She don't follow her own orders and stuff. But wait, not Johnny though. Johnny's his own rebel. Johnny don't just work for the man. He's black. You know, he doesn't want to follow the system. He just wants to work on his car, on his 1993 Ford POS. And you remember that? Yeah. Yeah. So we see Johnny, and Johnny is just a racer. Johnny is racing like with people that couldn't make it to the Fast and the Furious movie, and fucks up his car. So Reggie, you know, Johnny's daddy's like, "You want the car? You gotta work for me." And then he's like, but wait a minute, like, the car's mine. I made it. He's like, "With my money, nigga." So next thing you know, he has to work with them. Which is here's another inconsistency. He broke his arm in the car crash. Yet 2 seconds later, he takes like his little arm brace off, and he's already working on machines and building stuff and lifting stuff. We're already in a dark path. This is just a road to a darker path.
Not to mention, we gotta mention Victor Von Doom.
Well, that was my next one.
Okay.
Because Victor Von Doom, here's another fun fact. He wasn't gonna be called Victor Von Doom. In the movie, they filmed it not calling him Victor Von Doom. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were going to call him Victor Dominish or something. You know, whatever. And I guess fans got so mad that they couldn't... How can you make a Dr. Doom without his last name being Von Doom? I mean, damn, how hard is that? That they actually photoshopped the name Dominish out, put Von Doom in, and the only way to fix this problem is somebody, like, you know, off camera saying, Victor Von Doom, not him, you know? And then everybody...
that's the character, yeah.
Okay. And then they never mentioned his last name again. You know? And Victor Von Doom, he's like one of those losers that, you know, drinks Mountain Dew all day, and he's in...
He was the old...
guy
protege of Dr. Storm.
But now he's just chilling in his room drinking Mountain Dew with 3 computers looking at government secrets, whatever, blah blah blah. So they
Dr. Storm says, yeah, we need you to do this,
and he goes, well, is that pussy still there though? And you know that pussy's still there, brother.
Referring to Sue Storm.
Absolutely. So they get the team going. And how long do you think this movie's gone in so far, Tyrese? It's alright.
30 minutes?
It's about 45 minutes. We're 45 minutes in and we just got the team together to start building this shit. Yeah. And this movie's an hour and a half long. So we getting this team together.
Amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Amazing you didn't black out the entire Western Hemisphere. You basically ripped a hole in the fabric of space-time with unspec'd components and no supervision.
Yeah, that was an accident.
And if by accident you upped the power, you would have created a runaway reaction that opened a black hole and swallowed the entire planet.
Well, I'm glad that didn't happen.
And out of nowhere, they build a machine. And wow, they build a machine. Great news, right?
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking amazing. So then the government says, no, we're going to send astronauts over there. They're like, but wait, no, I want it to go. Like, no, because it's not safe. Y'all just kids. It's like, oh, boo-hoo. So when everybody leaves, Dr. Doom's like, hey, why don't we go? You know, nobody's looking right now. They're like, yeah.
We're drunk.
We're drunk. They had a little baby flask. They had a little baby mini flask. And apparently that was enough to get 3 people drunk. But that's another besides the point. And here's the part that I just could not believe, man. Like, they're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. And then Reed Richard goes, no, let's call my friend Ben. Ben wants to go.
Can't do it without him.
Can't do it without Ben. Let me call Ben. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Hey, Ben. And Ben's asleep. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, we're about to go to the other dimension. You want to come? What time is it? Come on, man. All right, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
This is Ben.
What's up? You was Lucky Charm?
You guys sure you're in the best shape to be doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're good. So, I guess I should come up with something better than one small step for man.
Strap in or get comfy, kids. We're about to make history. Yeah, or die. Either or.
All right, gentlemen. Hands and feet must remain inside the ride at all times. Don't
And that's what I want to hear before going into another dimension.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm serious. Like, this is literally the plot structure of the movie. And then you think this is a government secret project. There's gonna be, security guards everywhere. No. Ben Grimm walks in and they go like,
oh, he's with me.
Oh, he's with me. Okay, well then just, go put your keys through the machine. Okay, you're good to go. Like, all right. And that's how they start. And that's how Ben Grimm gets in the situation. He just happens to just answer the phone. They didn't even holler at Sue. Sue helped build this. Sue ain't even a part of this shit. Sue was too busy making dinner for Dr. Storm. So they go to this other planet, and obviously things go wrong. Dr. Doom gets left behind, but everybody else comes back, and Sue tries to bring him back, and she gets hit with a plasma wave, let's just say that. Mm-hmm. And they turn into freaks. And then Reed Richards, in awe shock of what he sees of himself and Ben, he runs away from the government facility. He runs away from the government facility, completely weak, completely naked, out in the middle of the winter storm. And nobody was able to catch his ass?
That's Mr. Fantastic right there.
And then, guess what happens next? Cut to 1 year later. They cut to 1 year later. And how long do you think this movie's gone in so far?
Hour 15.
It's about an hour and 10 minutes so far. About. So then you find out through all the action scenes, you find it out. It's like the action scenes are there, but you got to watch it through a monitor of somebody else's screen. They're like, well, this is what Ben Grimm's been doing over here.
He's throwing army tanks.
He's doing all this dope ass action, but in a little computer. It's like if I was showing you like shit through my iPhone from a distance. Like, well, if you see here, this is gonna be real fire right here. So, and they find Reed Richards and they bring him back and they go, you gotta help us build a machine, and he's like, all right. And they build a machine again. And then they finally send those funny looking astronauts over there, and Dr. Doom appears. This is how much I hated the movie that I'm giving out the whole movie away like that, because you're saving money.
We got so much to.
There's
more.
There's so much going on. So out of nowhere, Dr. Doom shows up and he looking all weak and pale and shit. And it it's been a fucking year. How is this motherfucker alive? There is no water. There is no food. But I digress. So they bring him back and they're like, Victor, we can help you. He's like, no. Like, you destroyed this planet, you're gonna destroy the other one. And he literally starts popping people's heads off. Like, they just start blowing up. Poop, poop, poop. And then he decides to go back to... Because I guess he never wanted to go back to Earth. Even though he was looking all weak and shit. He never wanted to go back to Earth. He wanted to go back to his planet. And then he creates something in a machine that I didn't even know was possible. It's like, oh my god, and Reed Richards has to explain it. Oh my gosh, he reversed the anti-capacitor, blah, 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 blah.
Some science stuff.
He's gonna suck up the whole planet to the other side and destroy everything. We gotta stop him. How long do you think this is into the movie?
Hour 25.
This is like the last 10 minutes of the movie. So, we're going in, and this action scene... They beat Dr. Doom, of course, like in the stupidest way possible. And it lasts like about five minutes, maybe less and shit. Mm-hmm. And then, they live happily ever after. So, you think that's all the problems in the fucking movie. I actually believe that the only consistent thing in the movie is that the fact that they put the little makeup of scars, of Miles Teller's scars, in the young actor's face. Those are the only level of consistency. Because 1 minute you can tell that there were reshoots in the movie because 1 minute Sue's looking like she's got short hair, then she's got a really ridiculous blonde wig on. Another thing, did you ever see the trailers? You never seen any of the trailers? For people who've seen the trailers, I'm glad you really like the trailers because you get a unique experience of keeping the trailers at home because you don't ever get to see those scenes in the movie.
Oh,
the scenes in the trailer are not in the fucking movie. So what you're watching and saying, I want to see that in the big screen. You pay $12 fucking and you walk in after paying $12 fucking. You want to see some action. You don't see no fucking action.
We want to see the thing jump out of a jet.
You want to see the thing jump out of a jet? You better go back home, get on YouTube, and watch that shit again.
I want to see the military shoot at the thing.
No, you don't get to see that either. Fuck you. You want to see the thing try to sock Dr. Doom? No, fuck you. You don't get to see that either.
But that's the thing.
You want to see Reed Richards try to talk to Dr. Doom and see what makes sense of all this shit? No, you don't get to see that. Fuck you. That's yo. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn, this movie just got fucked up. This movie was so fucking ridiculous. But I digress. It was the most weirdly edited movie, and this is why we have to go back to the behind the scenes of it all and a lot of people have been hearing a lot about it because there's been such a huge dilemma. This is one of the most talked about movies of the year, but in the worst ways possible. And it all goes down with the director, Josh Trank.
Yeah.
Andy likes Josh Trank.
He just did Chronicle.
He did Chronicle, but that was enough to, receive recommendation from Andy.
Yeah.
He loved Chronicle. It was nice. It was a good movie. A good play on superhero movies mixed with the found footage. It was all really nice. We got Dane DeHaan in there. We got Michael B. Jordan. We got Miles Teller, but not that good Miles Teller. What was that other guy? He was just like the wannabe Miles Teller, but he never reached success. So, of Miles Teller.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Now, they hired him to do Fantastic Four. And he wanted to do something gritty. Can you believe after I said all that, they said, let's take a realistic tone and approach, which is what the movie tried to do. After all that ridiculous shit, the movie is... You think that it was like a comedy, right? But no, it's a dead serious drama. Science fiction drama. Can you believe that? Yeah, so they decided they hired him. And they were hot because at that time they were starting to film. They did X-Men: Days of Future Past, and that was one of the biggest.
They tried to make this movie fast so the film rights won't go back to Marvel.
Right, that too. Good observation. And Fox, I guess, was rushing with the movie. Now, apparently, a few days before, this movie's been getting bad traction for months. From
the casting, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, we can't have a black, Human Torch. And they said, well, let's fix it. The one that's actually adopted is Sue. It's like, no, they didn't like that either. And then they said, well, we're going to try to do a realistic approach instead of Victor Von Doom. Because how realistic is a name like Victor Von Doom? Mm-hmm. Not very realistic. Let's call him something Dominish or something. And his, since he's so good at computers, his internet name is Doom or something. No, they didn't like that either, so they had to Photoshop that in. There's been so many things that we've been hearing about this movie. Apparently, things changed out of nowhere. Fox was fighting a lot with Trank, especially over the casting, like you said. Trank wanted to keep Miles Teller as Reed Richards. Fox didn't. But, Josh Trank won that war. Now, 20th Century Fox wanted Kate Mara, and Josh Trank didn't. So, 20th Century Fox won that battle. Mm-hmm. But because of that, apparently, Josh Trank, was attacking, who was very cruel and unprofessional towards Kate Mara. Right? From what I gathered, that's what I heard. And then you told me... What you tell me today?
I told you what they Miles Teller and Josh Trank almost got into a fist fight.
They almost went knuckles in.
They were.
Somebody almost caught a fade.
They were.
What?
They were. How could I say?
Unhappy.
They were unhappy.
They were very angry.
And daring each other to make the first punch.
So
but no one ever did.
Pretty much like sissies. I'll hit you, but you won't hit me. No.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me. Yeah, let's go. But nothing happens. What else happens, man? Apparently, Josh Trank started going crazy. Started showing up drunk and high in the shooting of the film. Apparently, he destroyed over $100,000 worth of equipment, or
the house he was renting.
At the house he was renting. Yeah. Okay, at the house he was renting because he had dogs.
That's dogs to get messy.
Fuck that. And man, I mean, so many things went wrong with this fucking movie. And Josh Trank got the worst out of it. As a matter of fact, I mean, our eyes got the worst out of it, really. But his career is fucking over. Like, no other business is over. What else happened?
What, Fox cut some of the budget?
Yeah, apparently that's what they claimed, that Fox cut some of the budget in the last minute.
Cut some of the action scenes out?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't necessarily believe that, because there's we noticed, there's a lot in the trailers that we don't see in the movie.
Right.
You know, so I'm sure he delivered on certain things. I just think that he didn't direct it very well, and they said, how can we present this to the people? This is going to be embarrassing. You know, so I think they try to do that and film something completely different, and it turned out just as embarrassing, but, you know, they tried. Now, what else happened? Oh, yeah, days before the movie came out, Josh Trank sent out a tweet that said, well, last year I had a movie idea that was very fantastic. You know, play on words, no pun intended. Too bad y'all never get to see it. That's the reality, though. And that cost, apparently, the opening weekend, they lost $20 million because of that tweet. You know, he tried to delete it. He tried to delete it like that so fast, but everybody paying attention, man. Everybody watching you. Screenshots. Boom, you done. And so Josh Trank was hired a few months back to direct one of the Star Wars movies, and that was, I guess he probably thought to himself, like, man, fuck this movie. I'm gonna go do Star Wars. You know, I'll be fine from that. But then Star Wars, Disney started hearing all these rumors about his behavior, how they needed to do reshoots and all that, and all the threats and whatnot. And they decided to send some investigators to find out. Next thing you know, he got fired. So that's what leads me to believe that a lot of this shit that's going on with Josh Trank is true about Josh Trank. Because he is... You know, the more I hear it, the worse it gets about him. He's egotistical. He's crazy. He's just a downright, a prick. Just a damn prick. And because of that, it cost us a movie. You know, because I was actually looking forward to this movie too.
I was like, how bad could this new one be from the first two?
Exactly. You can't go any lower than that. And they accomplished an achievement that I don't think anybody was looking for. They achieved the fact that this movie's fucking worse than the last ones. I wanted to watch the older ones.
Jessica Alba, at least.
Yeah, can you believe it? That even though this cast is good, because on paper this cast is good, Jessica Alba practically outacts everybody in this movie. Can you believe that shit?
Oh man.
That's at least to me, man. You know, and Jessica Alba does not outact people. You know, special effects were terrible. The movie apparently, like, the budget was 120 mil. I couldn't see it anywhere. I could not see the budget anywhere. There were 4 set pieces: the high school, the laboratory, the planet, and the cabin. Like a cabin that Reed Richards was in. There were only 4 set pieces, and they all looked cheap. District 9 was more expensive looking, and it cost only 30 mil. I know these actors ain't expensive, man. What the fuck? Where is this money? We got tranked. Where is this money? I believe Josh Trank took the money and ran. Somebody. And I want to know who directed those reshoots, because he deserves worse reputation than Josh Trank himself. Just tell me what you got to say, man.
I don't even know.
Just tell me what you got to say. Just tell me.
There's just so
do you
much,
like?
man.
Do you like anything in this movie?
The only thing that I thought was good was the part when they got their parts. I mean, got their powers. The little body horror thing they're talking about. The Cronenberg.
You mean that the 1 minute and a half moment where they're like...
Yeah, the 1 minute and a half moment.
So you like 1 minute and a half out of 100 minutes. That's good.
That says something.
That's good. The guy that likes everything could not even like this movie. That says something.
It's bad, man.
And why was it so short? Why would you cut out the action scenes? Give us the action. Like, you don't have to cut it. And then they would just randomly, like, dub over some certain things or add certain dialogue that wasn't even necessary. Like, Reed Richards, like, we build it. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going, good night. And as he's passing, you can hear, like, a recording, like, we did it, Victor, we did it. And I was like, wait, what? This movie was such a mess. The actors did nothing for it. I mean, on paper, it's a great cast. You know, it's a great idea to try to do a body horror, but no opportunities were done. Most of the movie is just them working on a machine. Like, you could have done that in 5 minutes in a montage. And that's the whole fucking movie. Shame on you, Fox. Shame on you, Trank.
Simon Kinberg, he gets blade.
Fuck Simon Kinberg, man. Fuck Josh Trank, man. I can't say 20th Century Fox, man, because they still gave us Kingsman earlier, so. But no, this movie was a huge step back for Fox after what.
This is supposed to be great. This is supposed to be the chosen.
This was supposed to be a no-brainer. This was supposed to be the easiest recommendation, because we would have just been able to been like, all right, well, it's not as bad as the last one, so, you know, at least I enjoyed this one. You know, at least, you know, they tried something different. But damn, man. Damn. And you know what? Throughout the whole movie, you never get to feel how Ben Grimm feels for being turned into a monster. Like, Sue's kind of like, well, I don't like these powers, but I use them. Johnny's like, fuck yeah, I like these powers. Hell yeah, I want to work with the government and shit. And Ben's like, well, you know, if I gotta live like this, I guess that's all right. Like, motherfucker, you lost your dick. Like, he had no pants on in the movie. He had no dick. Like, you don't just, well, you know, if, I mean, this is what you call a bad day, right? Talk about the Mondays, you know? No, man! How the hell you gonna... Reed Richards had it easy, too. All he gets to do is stretch. Like, what?
Thought they were saving some, you know, all the little commercials and trailers. I thought they were saving some
that
action
thing burger. That thing burger. You seen those? There's a Fantastic Four promotion at Denny's where you can order a thing burger. And Dr. Doom dessert.
I'm not even like a comic book head, but like Doom, he looked crazy. You know how he looked?
He looked like the Dr. Doom, but mentally retarded.
Yeah, man.
He looked, but I mean,
man. Oh, man.
Come on, man.
No, in the first two trailers, the lava in the Planet Zero or whatever is red, and then in the final product of the movie it's green.
It was green to keep it consistent with Dr. Doom, I guess, right? That's what it was.
On the posters, you see all these rocks and stuff falling. It's like you felt like
you see like New York is being destroyed.
But that doesn't even happen.
Man, fuck that poster too. Do you not see how fucking stupid? Hold on, I'm gonna pull out that poster right now so y'all can see how fucking ridiculous it's all Photoshop. Miles Teller's face don't even look like Miles Teller's face. And look at Look at Michael B. Jordan right now, bruh. Bruh, look at Michael B. Jordan right now with the chest all out.
Straight out of Southpaw.
Oh, bruh. This looks so... You see all these buildings being destroyed in the back? What buildings are those? I never got to see those buildings. Change is coming. Change my ass, nigga. Like... And they try to put that name, Days of Future Past.
Don't forget, we did this movie.
But yeah.
What would you give this rating, Ray?
I give it a fucking -1. But since I can't give it a -1, I'm going to just go with 0. I'm going to just go with 0.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to explain how fucking pathetic this piece of shit was.
It's a shame.
It's a real shame. I want to cry. I mean, but you know what? They did say that they're gonna still work on the sequel, even though this movie's flopping so hard in the box office.
It's official?
That's what I read. Look, Fantastic Four. The podcast can just go with me on this. Come with me on this adventure. Where is it? Yes. Fantastic Four 2 is still going to happen. See? Brace yourselves, people. Nah, but I'm pretty sure that they just saying that right now to try to see if they can get as much money as they can from the box office. Once the movie officially is done, they're going to say, well, no, we'll wait until 2020 or something. And then...
Reboot.
And then just reboot again. And then keep everybody nice and white. Nice and white. What would you give it?
We still on?
Yeah, we still on.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we still on.
Yeah, give it a 0, man. So disappointed, man. I was ready for this, man. I want to see the train cut.
It's almost like I don't even hate this movie, bruh. I don't even hate this movie. Because this movie, to me, I feel bad for it. I feel like this movie is like the equivalent of you finding a dog being hit by a car. And you like trying to take it to the vet to see if you can save it. And the vet's like, it's not going to make it. We're going to inject it.
You got to watch this movie and you got to learn from it.
Yeah. This shit is life. This shit is life. But yeah, so that's what we thought about Fantastic Four. You can find out more about the movie online. And do not watch the movie. Just watch the trailers. They're a lot more action-packed. Just look up the information online. Yeah, man. Thanks for listening. You can follow me on Twitter. It's RayMK, RayReimk. Andy, how can they follow you?
I'm at Andy Mack, Andy MACKK.
R.I.P. Fantastic Four. R.I.P.
100% beef burger, melted cheddar, with crispy hash browns and an egg your way.
Now that's a
You want that to go again, sweetie?
The Thing Burger. Welcome to Denny's. Fantastic Four, only in theaters.